So Michael, tell us a little bit about the Anscombe Bioethics Centre.
So the Anscombe Bioethics Centre, in essence, is the National Catholic Bioethics Institute for the United Kingdom and the Republic of Ireland. We were founded in 1977 by the Catholic bishops of England and Wales, and I should say a long time before many nation states themselves established their own presidential or national commissions or committees for bioethics. I think that shows something of the foresight of our Catholic bishops at the time, that they wanted an institute dedicated to the study of ethical questions raised by medicine. And so here we are today, more than 40 years later, serving the Catholic Church in the whole of the United Kingdom and in Ireland. Our work falls under three broad headings, I would say. Research and scholarship, that's our primary purpose as a research institute. Public education, we go out to schools, to universities, to parish groups. We even appear on the media, such as EWTN programs, to talk about bioethics to the Catholic community and the general public at large, and particularly to medical students and healthcare professionals. And we also respond to government consultations. We engage with public agencies, public bodies involved in healthcare policy.
Now, you are a researcher. What does that work involve?
So I guess research is a bit of a broad word these days. And some people, when you say I'm a researcher in bioethics, they hear researcher and bio and they think that I'm in a lab and that I'm looking at test tubes or looking down a microscope every day. Well, I don't have a test tube, I don't have a microscope, I don't even have a lab for the work that I do. When it comes to bioethics, it's a study of moral philosophy, moral theology, primarily, I would say, from a Catholic point of view. But bioethics is such a large field. It's an interdisciplinary field that also encompasses other areas of study, such as sociology, law, obviously biomedicine itself. The key thing for me as an ethicist is to remember that the questions we pose and the way we answer them is distinct from the kinds of questions posed by, for example, scientists or doctors.
Yes.
Scientists or doctors might be looking for the best way to solve a certain problem, the best technology, the best way of refining a particular medical procedure. That's not our question, not directly at least. We're asking whether in the first place is a particular procedure compatible with human dignity?
Yes.
Is a particular way of doing things always respectful of all parties involved, and indeed not just of the individual or their family, but also of the way society structures its laws? For example, does it protect dignity? Does it protect conscience? Does it allow for unwanted effects in the way that health policy is
and these are certainly relevant questions for us today. We have so many new technologies, abilities to do things we never could have dreamed of in the past. And so these new technologies mean that we have to look at, is this something morally good? Is it something that we should pursue? For example, experimentation on embryos or those sorts of things.
Yes.